Yeah, so what do you do on a Sunday, May 3rd? You just vibe, man. You come up here and get a little, oh, there's people out. You know, it's a little chilly. It's gorgeous out, sunny. And I just found this, and I'm tickled. I don't usually use the word tickled, but I'm not lying. I'm tickled about it. There you go. Check this out. Ooh. Something just struck me amongst. What's the word? About something just struck me about the head. Okay. Yeah. So I was wandering over here, checking out, this side over here with the Wild Resort and Maple Avenue. And I look down here and I see very windy. I hope you can hear me. We're going to stop this right here because according to that sign, this is going to be steps. And it is. Look at this. Just bring back memories. It's still here. At Maple Ave, Strand Theater. And that got me to going, oh man, I love the fact that it's still here. I love the fact that that's there. That's a good memory. I just can't take these cars serious. I just can't. It just doesn't. So anyway, maybe they refaced this at some point. It says, the entrance. Unless that means, just go up to the top of the boardwalk and make a right. And you'll get to the entrance of the Strand Theater. Maybe that's what that's referring to, that blinkety light, which I really like that a lot, man. I really like that a lot. Yeah, so these may have been very well the exit doors of the theater at one point in time. So the Strand Theater stopped operation somewhere around 2010 and 2012, around that time. And as you could see, as we go past this, look at this place. I like this. So that was the main entrance to the theater, because you can see right above me, right there, is the old marquee for the theater itself. And that theater actually was owned by Hunts Pier, and I'm going to show you where Hunts Pier was. And I got a really, in my opinion, I got a pretty nice video about Hunts Pier on my my Shore playlist on my channel. So this right here was Hunts Pier, and they owned a chain of movie theaters. So this tan building right here, that is actually on the old location of Hunts Pier. But they owned a couple theaters. One of them was right across from the entrance to Hunts Pier. So I think right across that purple sign there you see in the middle of the screen, right a little, like a couple clicks towards us, was that other theater. And then this one here was also a Hunts theater as well, right there. And that's a big deal. I'm going to give you some details on that. Yeah, so the theater, let's get the theater, what it looks like now. The theater actually, I guess when Hunts Pier started it, or Hunts started it, 1947, it actually was actually just burned down in 1944. So up until 1980, I guess Hunts owned that, and then it turned into a multiplex theater after that point. Yeah, so the theater went through some modifications in 1980. I think the original seating in it was 1,800 seating capacity. I think then it got reduced at one point to 1,600. Now, the main entrance changed. Dynamics. I think they added an arcade there, etc., etc., etc. And then this spot right was the main entrance to the Strand. And it went at one point, like from 1980, it went from 4 theaters to 5. But they did talk about just doing some mild research on it. Like the entrance did change to the Maple Avenue entrance as opposed to the boardwalk entrance. So look at the current status of the Ferris wheel. Look, it was only a couple months back when I was actually right up the way there, up by, you know, right a little ways up, talking to Channel 3 News in Philly. Might have to put a link in the description. I definitely have an episode of Planning Traffic from here, specifically talking about the theft of the parts of the Ferris wheel. But half of it's back up. And I think the expectation is that the rest of it's going to be back up there before Memorial Day weekend. That'll be great. It's good to see 2 parts of it up there. I know that. That's really cool to see that. Right. So that's good progress. Yeah, so I'm Mikey Heels. That's seen on, what news have I been on? Oh, Channel 2 News in Atlanta, Channel 3 News in Philly. Let's put that picture up there. I like this picture. I'm proud of it. So yeah, so just covering. This might just about do it for this episode. I'm going to, oh boy, it gets really busy. Look at this right up here. Look at this. I think there's a cheer event going on at the convention center today. But yeah, we got a good amount of people up here. It's not Bourbon Street. It's not Bourbon Street, but man, I'll tell you what, it's something. It's something else. This right here might be one of my favorite additions that they've made to the boardwalk. Get a gazebo right there, some benches, another Max Pizza. So you can literally just come over here, get yourself some Max Pizza, come over here and have the view of, I just love it, man. And that's where I'm going to end up right now for a little bit of time. Just be right over here and take a vision of one of my favorite roller coasters to actually look at. And that is this one. Look at it. There we go. Nice red one. Come down. Come down and get yourself a nice seat. And check the view right here by right around Roberts. Where are we at? Baker Avenue. And there it is, the Great White. Really nice roller coaster. Looks fantastic. It's a shark. It's a shark. So that's what that is. Great White roller coaster. Oh yeah. You know what? It's windy. Other than that, it's doing pretty good. I'm gonna head down to the convention center and take a peek at what's going on down there. Yeah, so there was definitely an event. It was a lot more crowded earlier, but this parking lot is jacked up. Oh, by the way, this parking lot. Speaking of this parking lot, this was the OG time when I learned how to ride the one wheel. Right in that lot, right here, right in the parking lot. But yeah, I think they had like a big cheer event here, and which is something they'll do. Oh, by the way, let me say the following: if you're a pro wrestling fan, and I'm not really here the dates that they're doing it, they're having an indie show here, and there's some like actually, if you're like familiar with Ken Shamrock, I think he's signed to do the event here. I forget the date of it, but look it up, like Google it, Wildwood Pro Wrestling. There's 2 events coming that I absolutely would probably be going to if I was here. That one here at the convention center during the summer. There's also one in June. I'm going to say almost like the 3rd weekend in June at the Mud Hen. And it's actually one of my favorite promotions. GCW is doing an event in Mud Hen. They have a nice facility, like almost like a catering hall. Now I think it opened some point last year. GCW live in Wildwood, New Jersey, in like an intimate setting. Not that GCW is not in an intimate setting. I think this is even more intimate than usual for them. But oh, you know what? Let me go take a ride over here. But yeah, that's upcoming too. So there it is. There's somebody up there having like a little team picture. Boy, the winds are whipping down Rio Grande Avenue, west to east, right in the face it hits you. But there it is, right there, all ready to go, I guess. Parking lot looks like this has got a new black top here at the convention center. And earlier, when I first pulled in, this was jacked up. Whoa, there goes Mike's Sixers hat went flying off. So he's gonna flip that over. and do the old backwards hat that I can't stand doing. But yeah, this was packed, man. This was really crowded earlier. The golf here. Starlux Golf. That's a nice move by them, man. Speaking of Starlux. Yeah, so the Starlux, I love that hotel. It's been there forever. I'm not going to look it up right now. We're not going to do all that. But, and then they own, I guess, yeah, not I guess nothing. They own the golf too, right down the street. So I guess they can offer like a little combo of, if you got a reservation, maybe give you a little round of mini golf. It looks like a really, really nice course that they have there. All right, folks, I'm going to close this video out. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, a pleasant tomorrow, and I'll see you next episode. And yeah, that's going to about do it.